Welcome to this video tutorial on how to list your product or item in Amazon's marketplace in under 5 minutes. 3 things I'm going to assume that you have in place already. 1, your seller credentials, your Amazon seller credentials, you created those already. Number 2, you've already established how you want to be paid, whether it's direct deposit or paid by check via mail. And then 3, that you have the item you want to sell, whether it's new or used, and that item is currently in Amazon's marketplace or already exists in Amazon's marketplace. So those 3 things I'm going to assume. 1, you have your seller credentials. 2, you've established how you want to get paid. And 3, you have that item, whether new or used, and it does exist in Amazon's marketplace. So first things first, we're going to log into Amazon Seller Central. That web address is sellercentral.amazon.com. Again, sellercentral.amazon.com. I'm going to enter my credentials. And when you log in, it will take you to the home page, the Seller Central, your Seller Central homepage. At the top, you will see 4 items: inventory, orders, reports, and performance. You will highlight inventory and select add a product. Under find it on Amazon, you can either enter the product name, which I will do in a second, the UPC, ISBN, or ASIN. I'm going to skip EAN, that's not needed here. So if you have a book, ISBN. If you have a product, in most cases it will be the UPC. In this case, I will enter the name of the product. And the product that I'm going to list is the game Super Mario Kart for Wii. And as you can see, I typed in Super Mario Kart earlier, that's why it's cached. And you will also see that I spelled it incorrectly with a C instead of a K. It should be a K. So you click search, give Amazon a moment, and there you are. You'll see a list of items related to Super Mario Kart. The video game I have is Super Mario Kart for the Wii game console, and it's the second item here. Now you can also click, and if you want to find out more details to make sure it's exactly like the product you have, you can select the link See Our Product Details. When you do that, it will bring up another page and you can find more details there. If you scroll down, there's additional product details and a product description. Let's close out that page. It is like ours, so we want to sell one just like this. You click the button, Sell Yours. And up here, up under competing marketplace offers, I want you to pay attention to the used, since I'm going to sell a used one. They're selling them at a starting price of $22, and the default Amazon shipping cost is $3.99. I'm going to sell my used game for the same price. When you come down a little bit, you'll find 6 tabs: vital information, offer, images, description, keywords, and more details. Notice that offer is the only one that's required. It has a maroon asterisk right beside it. The other tabs, you don't have to worry about filling that out. That information is being pulled from the existing listing, so you can bypass. Matter of fact, you can't even add anything to it. If I were to click vital info, it would say this section is disabled because you're listing against an existing ASIN. So the only page that you're allowed to fill out is the offer page. And on the offer page itself, you will notice certain fields or certain sections that have a maroon asterisk that you're required to fill out. And that's what we're going to do in this case. So I'm going to select condition, used like new. And if I wanted to, which I would recommend to you, you can put in additional notes about the condition of the item. You can also add a picture if you want to, an additional picture there. I'm going to bypass that. I only want to fill out the required fields now. I can match the low price. which I'm going to do in this case to save time, and it will fill that in for you. Quantity, well, I'm going to say 1. I don't have 100, but I'm going to put in 1. You can leave the handling time as default. Don't worry about the start selling date, restock date, import designation, country. Just bypass all of that. Shipping method, you're going to ship this item to the customer yourself. And take a look here. 4 to 14 business days. That's what the customer is going to see. The shipping charge $3.99, Amazon fee $5.64. What you will receive once your item, well, not once your item sells. Of course, you're going to sell the item, and then I think it's going to take you about 3 weeks, maybe a little more than that, to get your deposit or to get your check by mail. You're going to receive $20.35. Now, in a previous post, I discussed how often you get paid from Amazon once you get established and you begin selling week after week after week. Of course, there's going to be a hold the first 3 weeks, and I think it's the first 3 weeks. I have to go back and take a look at the post, but I believe it's the first 3 weeks. And then you'll get paid week after week after week if you're selling week after week after week, or every week. So you'll get $20.35. You simply click Save and Finish. Give it a second, and there it is. Of course, it tells you to wait. You know, it may take up to 15 minutes for your item to propagate throughout the system, but give it about 15 minutes or less than that, and it will be within the Amazon Marketplace. And that's it. If you want to go back and edit details, you can do that. You can add another condition, and on and on and on. But for now, you can see how it literally takes under 15 minutes. If it's an existing item in the Amazon Marketplace, it could literally take under 15 minutes, under 5 minutes to sell that item. And that's outstanding. So thank you for watching this video tutorial. And if you have any questions, you can message me on my website, on Facebook, Twitter. You can leave a voicemail for me on my website, and I will respond as soon as I can. The next tutorial, we're going to go in depth. We're going to sell a product that's not in Amazon Market, in the Amazon Marketplace. It's going to be a little more detailed, take a little more time, but I think it's going to be a good thing for you. Thank you once again for watching this video tutorial.